Hello everybody, today we are working on the rear hub axle assembly for the Ford service truck.
Well, I thought in this video that's what we're supposed to do, but turns out there's something a little bit more sinister going on with our hub, so let's just go ahead and take a look and see what kind of disaster I have unfolded.
Excuse the clutter around here, but no one said I was ever good at this. These two hubs I bought off of eBay, as I explained in my previous video, or a few videos ago. Well, we got another problem. As is typical, nothing but problems on the channel. This one's a good hub. This one is the same style hub, but it's a bad hub. So if we look closely, this is the part where the rims actually sits on the hub. With this particular hub, you know, it's pretty smooth. You know, it's a good shoulder for the rims to ride on. However, with the other hub, notice we got a deep groove here and a deep groove here. Remember, this is a dually, so this is the inner tire, that's the outer tire. And you notice we've got heavy wear marks on here where the rim has sat. This is a bad hub. We really can't do anything about it. I suppose you can grind it down and put some JB weld on it. But again, this is supposed to be my service truck, the lifeblood of the channel, and it really should be fixed proper. So one of the hubs I bought for eBay was a bad worn out hub. Just for point of reference, I'll show you this view on the good hub that came from eBay. So this is the other hub that came with the same sale on eBay. You notice that this hub is nice and smooth right here. There's no heavy groove marks. So this hub is a good hub we can save for later. And now I'm going to show you what a bad hub will do if you bolt a wheel up to it. Okay? Because that collar where that rim sits so loose, check this out. See that movement? Because it's so worn out, there's slop between the wheel and the hub. Which means this is going to cause a heck of a lot of vibration issues. Either prematurely wear our tire out or our bearings are going to explode one day. May not happen today or tomorrow, but that's just going to wear the whole wheel assembly out, and I'm not down for that. So this hub will be junked. So you might be asking yourself, well, you need two hubs in the back. I thought, well, yes we do. And I do have a solution for that. Always check the used equipment out first before you put it into service. Solution is, we're buying a parts rig. There's some parts left to it. From what I've been told, powertrain's all there, as well as the axles. We're starting at dark 30. I got about a 3-hour drive ahead of me, so we'll meet you guys when it's daylight outside. There we go. I turned on the lights for you guys outside. It's sun up, and we're almost there. Beautiful part of the country. We are in Washington State. All right, well, here it is. Front clips are gone off of it. Motor's all there. Old job box, yeah. Fuel tanks are here. That rear axle is what we're after. At first glance, hubs look good. So we lop the back end off. Kind of like about this is actually it's got leaf springs. It might be the similar setup to what's on the service rig. So I might be able to put a lift kit on it. Just stack more springs on there possibly. Might be able to use this truck for more than one purpose possibly. Hubs look good enough. We'll have to swap. We'll have to put the tires on the inside. It won't fit on the flatbed otherwise. Cab's pretty dinged up, but we're not interested in the 10. 4-speed still in it. No factory air, gosh darn it all. but it's got the dual tanks, so yeah, all right. Clutch pedals all there. All right. Well, I guess I had to go ahead and talk to the man and load this thing up and keep chugging along on our project.
All right, so we're loaded up. We're headed back. We're coming up on a very famous auction house. My favorite, my one and only, actually. It's Richie's Auction Brothers. This is the Chehalis location. Actually, you can see, may or may not see all the trees. They got a lot of fun equipment in there. There's some of the Penske trucks in there. May or may not be able to see that. They got a lot of fun stuff. If we ever make it, we're gonna be picking up some fun toys in there to play with, for sure. There it is. A lot of fun toys. I gotta stop and get fuel anyways, so yeah, they got a lot of fun stuff back there.
Made a stop to get some diesel, as well as get an old-fashioned chocolate milk. Ooh. Former coworkers of mine, you know I'm addicted to this stuff. I didn't really film loading it up because I was in a hurry. This is a last-minute deal. It was a bit of an ordeal, but we got it on there. Right. Here we go again. Travel vlog. No.
Well, I don't know about the weather. See how it's nice and pretty up there? I think it's dark down here. I really hope I'm not unloading this in a rain shower. We're gonna find out soon enough, though. Well, at least loading it up, it was dry. We may not be so lucky on the way back, but that's all right. Yep, and the rain started. That was 40 minutes or so, half an hour, 45 minutes. Lovely. Just another status update in my little travel non-vlog vlog thingamabobber. Now let's hope it stops raining when I get back to the house. It better, or I'm going to be extremely upset. There's your status update. Yes, those rain clouds have arrived. Oh, love the Northwest.
I want to remove that hub before I get off the trailer because it's nice working at waist height level. So, break out the sketchy hijack. See if it gives it enough lift to work on that right quick. Oh yeah. Just barely. Light. Okay. And one thing, it's another. What a time to be alive. All right. Safety's sake, we'll just scoot it right underneath there. Heave ho. Oh. Maybe want to put it in gear first. Dum-dum. I don't have these stop tabs. This one's ever so slightly different, and I'm praying that this is... it should be the right hub style. But it's the way this project's going lately. I get a little bit nervous.
2 9/16 still works on this flavor. That's a good thing. That's fine. Oh, these are always fun. Ooh, these are Fomocos.
Someone spared no expense on this pickup. It's an original OEM Ford. I mean, it all comes from the same foundry, let's be honest, but that's a Fomoco drum. That's cool.
Oh yeah, dum-dum. If you move your wheel bearing, it might come off a little bit easier. Okay. So now we'll just go ahead and put on our junk drum and our junk hub on here for a junk pickup that will be salvaged and scrapped. We'll be none the wiser. Don't tell anybody. All right. I don't know why I'm adjusting it all the way, but whatever. There we go. That should roll off the trailer. All right, we're gonna go back inside the shop and take a look at that hub and make sure it's a little bit better.
A couple things to note inside the cab I forgot to show. The door panels are actually in fairly good condition. They're okay. I mean, they probably would work as a daily driver. It still even has the original factory pockets on there. I'm actually quite surprised. One of the good things also about this pickup, we got the beautiful simulated wood grain, both on the gauges and the radio. Also, looking at this pad, dash pad, it is in pretty good condition. You see mine has a big hole right there. Yeah, no, this is much cleaner condition. So I go and tear all this thing apart and salvage what all parts I need off of it. Definitely gonna rip the whole dash out and maybe put it in the storage in case I want to get crazy and update my interior, or at least beautify it a little bit. Fantastic. One of the reasons why this pickup was gone, yeah, cab's a little holy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. After a whole messing about for the entire day, let's see if this one looks good. As far as the casting numbers go, we need 83801, and we do indeed have 83801, so this is the correct casting. So far, so good. And indeed, the saddle or the seat for the rim is in very good condition. It is not chewed up, mangled at all. It looks very, very good. And again, looks pretty good. Definitely not mangled, that's for sure. There's a little bit I can see a little bit of wear on there, but that rim should sit on the hub very nicely.
So the next service rig video, we'll go ahead and sandblast these down, clean them up, put new bearings in them, and paint them just like the front end, the front hubs rather. And hopefully we should be good to go here pretty soon, I'm hoping. And we're this close to getting this truck going. I think all I need is a radiator, and I think that's about it. So, let me show you one other problem that cropped up when I was driving home. That might be more content for you guys, much to my misery.
For this power stroke, I run the red coolant. So it's the HD, has the stuff to prevent cavitation, all that fun stuffs. it's kind of nice to know when you're running the red stuff, you can see when your hoses or water pump's about to go bad, it sprays pink all over the place. So, if we look down by the water pump, oh, look at that, the pump is pink as well. That's not good. And if we look at the water pump pulley very carefully, it's all moist in there. Some of it's starting to dry, some of it's still wet. Yep, water pump seal's gone, or the bushing, or it is going. Isn't that just grand?
And it doesn't end there. When I was driving home, you push the pedal down to the floor, it doesn't come back up automatically. You have to reach your foot underneath the pedal and pull it back to manually release your brakes. I think my tow rig is getting jealous that the service truck's getting all the work, and now it's starting to throw a hissy fit. So possibly more content. It never ends. It never ends. So with that, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys later. And yes, I am going insane. We're getting there. Why'd you do that? So in the next episode, regards with the service truck, we're going to go ahead and clean these hubs up.
If you look closely, oh, crikeys.
I'm gonna chew the rest of my muffin first before I hit the record button. Hi everybody. Today we are working on the rear hubs for the steering axle. Wow. Hello everybody. Today we are working on my muffin got chewed up. Hello. Me. Right quick, I would like to show you guys what a bad hub would do if you set it into...
Well, I thought that's where we were supposed to do in this episode, but it turns out there's a little bit something more sinister. Well, I thought that's what we were supposed to do in this episode, but it turns out there's a little bit something more sinister. Well, I thought in this video that's what we're supposed to do, but turns out there's something a little bit more sinister going on with our hub, so let's just go ahead and take a look and see what kind of disaster I have unfolded.
So you guys confused yet? Are you officially lost as to what the heck I'm doing with this project? I have about 5 seconds of